Have you ever felt, ever since the revival started, that the Lord is not done yet, that the Lord is getting ready to do something big? And even in your own personal lives, have you actually had this feeling that you just can't shake, that the Lord is getting ready to use you in a mighty way? So this is just me being transparent. You know, we were always worried about the revival thing, what's going on with the revival. There's several update videos that I've got out there. As a matter of fact, I even live streamed the very last actual live stream of Asbury Revival service last night. You should check it out later on in the YouTube channel. But going back to the revival, I've been struggling. Before the revival, I've been struggling. So this is just me being transparent. I know that the Lord has called me to ministry. I've known that for a long time, and finally I went. You know, I thought at first things were going to go in a very certain direction. My family and I, we realized that where we thought we were heading was not going to work out, and so we ended up leaving our former church. And we were right in the middle of the holidays trying to look for a new church. And so I began to kind of go down this hole of maybe the Lord didn't call me. That's a struggle. That's a struggle. I spent 2 years going into seminary with a 3.5-year degree program, finished it in 2 years because I worked hard for 2 straight years without a break to graduate. I ended up graduating with my Master's of Divinity from Liberty University, which, by the way, is an awesome school. And I was like, okay, Lord, I've got this degree. And I thought things were going to work out and in the situation we were, and unfortunately they didn't. And so we ended up leaving the church that we were at. And then I started thinking, well, maybe I was mistaken. So I began to question my actual call to ministry. Like, Lord, am I really called to ministry? And so for a while, I began to really, and I didn't even tell my wife this until this morning, I began to dig deep in my heart. God, did I make a mistake? I was going to say the Lord did you, but Lord never makes mistakes. Lord, did I make a mistake? And so when you get to that point, it's almost like if you ever read Henry Blackaby's, Experiencing God, there's a crisis of faith that happens. There's that crossroad moment where you're actually going to step out in faith. And then February the 12th happened. So February the 12th is the day that my family and I decided we were going to go right from the church we had joined over in Grafenberg Baptist Church, which, by the way, is a good church. We left church, we drove straight down to Asbury. And just to be kind of transparent, I've got imagine all these burdens in my heart. And the Lord just called us to pray, and we prayed and we wept. And then I know that the Lord set us free. It was a miracle. And in my own heart, I felt like it was a miracle because I felt this burden off of my chest and I felt this peace. And my friends, I got to tell you that is a peace I can never explain. But then I began to feel the fire reignite, if you will, the passion for ministry grow and continue to grow. And I couldn't stop making videos. I could not stop making videos. As a matter of fact, I have literally not stopped making a single video, whether it's a YouTube short or whether it's a live video, whether it's a video like this that you're watching right now. I've not stopped at all. And I don't plan on stopping unless the Lord tells me to. And the reason why I don't plan on it is because I have a passion to reach out all of you. No matter what country, what language, what national origin that you are, to reach out to you for the gospel. So ever since the revival until this morning, I have had this nagging feeling in my heart that the Lord is getting ready to do something big in my own personal life with my family. I can't shake it. I watch how the YouTube channel is growing. I watch how the online ministry that is really grown is continuing to grow. There's some friends of ours locally that we've known for a while that we have been, one couple is kind of struggling right now, and I've been ministering to them. And then another couple that we know, to be perfectly honest with you, through their prayer and their love, has ministered to us in ways that I could not describe. And I know that we're praying with them, and they're praying for us, we're praying for them. But I feel like that the Lord is really doing something. It does not mean I'm not going to stop these YouTube channels. I know that the Lord wants me to continue to do this, to reach out to you. And I ask that you please subscribe. If you're watching this right now, that's all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. You are joining the community, the growing community of online believers. And even if you aren't a believer and you're kind of struggling with your faith and what all this Christianity stuff means, join the channel, hit the subscribe button, join the community of growing people who we hunger and thirst after God's righteousness. I know that the Lord doesn't want me to stop doing ministry. Matter of fact, if anything, He wants me to continue on and just with a passion to drive that I've never felt before in my life. Even in seminary, I did not feel this passion for ministry the way that I do right now. I can't describe it. And I know that the Lord is working something in my own life, in my family's life. I don't know what it is yet, but it's going to be awesome. And it's going to involve all of you. Every single one of you watching this right now, whatever the Lord is doing is going to involve you watching this right now. You have a part of this. I just wanted to share my heart with you is I'm ready for whatever the Lord's doing. I'm ready. Lord, please let it happen. But I want to ask you, are you ready? Are you ready right now to fully surrender everything and to say, Lord, whatever you've got going on right now, and pray it through and say, Lord, I'm ready. Because this is not far from over. Revival is here. It's amazing. It is beautiful. God is and His love is beautiful. And the question again I want to ask you is this. Are you willing to embrace God and say, God, I'm ready to join whatever it is that you're doing because He's coming with His kingdom. Thank you all for watching. Take care and God bless.